Yo! Welcome back to another video. If you like what you see here, be sure to like and subscribe. Also, I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/cryptic587. Now enjoy the video. Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Cryptic Critiques. Today, we'll be looking over the brand new Marvel movie, Eternals. And before we get into the review, of course, this is the only true opinion. None other opinion is correct, this is it. So if you've seen anything saying it's an amazing movie, saying it's a bad movie, that is just wrong. And always trust me, because I am objectively right. Now let's get into the review. Now, before I say anything, I do want to say that my opinion might be a little biased since I am a huge Marvel and superhero fan, so just keep that in mind. Now, before we get into this movie, I do have to say, when the first trailer came out, I saw it, and of course I was going to watch it, because it's a Marvel movie and I'm a superhero fan, but I wasn't that excited for it. It did seem cool to me, but it wasn't like this amazing, like, oh my god, I have to see this, like everyone needs to see this. But when the second trailer came out and it actually showed the Celestial, that was like, that got me. I was like, okay, I have to see this no matter what. This is gonna be so cool. And I guess I should talk about the reviews, how it got like a 49% on Rotten Tomatoes. At least that was the last time I checked. It could have changed, it could have went up or down. But that was the first MCU movie to get below Fresh, and I have to say that it does not deserve that rating. It is definitely not the worst MCU movie ever made. And I'm not saying that it's the best MCU movie, I don't think it is, but I don't think it deserves a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, because this is an actually really good movie, and I do think you should go watch it, especially if you are a superhero fan like myself. And I do have to say, of course, the visuals are amazing. It is a high budget Hollywood movie, so that's kind of a given. Usually the visuals and the CGI is gonna look amazing, but this actually looks really good, especially with the Celestials. It is very cool to see them, and just how they did it, I think they did it very well. And also the acting, they have a bunch of like really famous, really good actors in there, so of course the acting is gonna be amazing. It's all really good. I think everyone plays their characters so well, and the chemistry is also really amazing that they have on screen. And I just remembered another thing. Nobody probably cares about this, but there is a speedster in this, which if you don't know, it's like a really fast person like the Flash or Quicksilver. And I don't think any movie has really done speedsters justice. I think it all really looks kind of bad. I think the best example is probably in X-Men Apocalypse with Quicksilver in that prison scene, or whatever it is, I don't really know. But I also think they also did it really well in the Zack Snyder Justice League. But other than that, I think speedsters have not been given the justice that they deserve. But this movie, I think, does it really well. It's probably one of the best, if not the best, visual representation of a speedster, because it is really hard to do it. It just looks like you're running in place but really fast. It looks stupid, but not in this movie. It actually looks good, like the girl's actually running around and doing stuff and interacting with other people. And I guess I should talk about the story. I won't get into any spoilers, don't worry. You guys should go watch this movie yourself. But I think the story is pretty good. I think, you know, it's an average Marvel movie, so I guess that is a complaint. You can say it's like just basically another rinse and repeat, but I wouldn't say it's an exact copy of other movies. I think it does different things. Since it is a group of people, it's also an origin film, so, you know, it suffers from that, where you have to explain everything and all of that. You know, all origin movies really suffer from that. But I think the story's pretty good. The villain, I liked it. I won't say who it is, because that might be a spoiler, but I like the villain. I think it was kind of cool to see. I'm trying to tiptoe around this to not give any spoilers. I'll just stop talking about it. Just go watch the movie, that's all I gotta say. And of course, it's a superhero movie. It's a Marvel movie in 2021, so there are end credit scenes. There are two, actually. I won't say what they are, but I suggest you do stick around for them. They're pretty cool. One of them contains a cameo that I won't say, but you might have heard it already, I don't know. And the other one is really cool. It sets up a big person, but that's all I'm gonna say. You just gotta go watch it. I know I've said that a lot, but just go watch it. I don't really care if you do or don't. I suggest you do. This is a pretty good movie. And now let's just get on to the rating. Now, during the movie, and even after the movie, I was kind of confused, and I had to really think about what rating I would give this. But my thought process, is that, is this a better movie than the other Marvel movies? Is it the best? Is it the worst? Or like, is it in the middle? And also, I kind of wanted to compare this to Dune, because I gave Dune an 8 out of 10, and I do think Dune is a better movie than this, but I did enjoy this movie a lot more than I did with Dune. And so, I think, after all things considered, I'm going to give this movie a 7.5 out of 10. Not quite an 8, because I don't think it's on Dune's level, but I do think it's really close, at least to me. I really enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed it more than Dune. I think it is a good movie. I think you should go watch it. But I don't think it's the worst MCU movie. I don't think it's the best. I think it's probably in the middle of the MCU movies. I don't know. I have to do another ranking again, because I kind of forget all of them and where they would go. But that's it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and comment what would you give this movie. And if you have any other shows or movies that you think I should watch and give a critique on it, please put it down in the comments below. But that is all for today's video. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.